Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm not gonna lie, I have literally just woken up, so I look a state right now. I don't know why, but my sleeping schedule has been so bad recently. I literally say that in every single video, but honestly it's been so bad. Anyways, in today's video, we are gonna be having a look to see how everyday objects are made. Before this video starts, remember to subscribe, and yeah, let's see how these objects are made. Okay, what is this? Is this like strawberry ice lollies? Oh wait, I think it's in reverse. Oh, I thought that was how it was actually made. Honestly, you guys, I've literally just woken up, but as you've seen in that video, that's apparently how ice lollies are made. I'm gonna play it again for you guys, but this time it's not gonna be in reverse. Honestly, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, that is apparently how strawberry ice lollies are made. Honestly, they didn't look that bad. Like, they look disgusting. Okay, so apparently this is how Skittles are made. It says Skittles for the center, or toffee, is molded into a sphere-like shape. Wait, so you're telling me Skittles are basically toffee? Yeah, that definitely has to be fake. There's no way that it's toffee, but it literally says toffee right there. Okay, so I think that's all the Skittles. It forms a lentil or a pip. Yeah, this isn't making any sense whatsoever. Okay, step 2, the shell. Each pip gets layers and layers of color to form the crunchy shell. I don't know if my brain just isn't working today, but for some reason, everything I say is not going in. Like, I honestly need to sleep. My brain just isn't working and it's really irritating me. Anyways, this is apparently how the Skittles look. I mean, they look good. I want to eat them. Oh, they look so good. Anyway, step 3, blending. Wait, they blend them? Oh, I think they're sent down a blending belt. This is confusing, I don't understand this. Okay, so apparently this is how they add the S. It says finally they print the iconic S onto each Skittle. Wait, so they actually have to print it onto it? Okay, I did not know that, I've just learned that. But honestly, thinking about it now, that makes a lot of sense. Like, they've all got an S on them. Anyways, that was part 1, so we're now gonna have a look at part 2. Okay, here's part 2. Oh wait, look at all them mini packets. Oh my gosh, wait, what's happening there? I'm so confused. Is that a robot? What is the robot doing? Is it packaging them? You guys, I don't know what is going on in this video. Like, my brain just isn't working and this is starting to really irritate me. Like, I'm actually getting really angry right now. I can't even speak! Like, I'm literally getting so angry right. Oh my gosh, this has to be a joke. I am getting so angry right now. I just can't speak today. Anyways, we just watched a video on how Skittles are made, but we're now gonna watch a video on how rubber bands are made.
The kneading process generates heat, which softens the rubber, making it easier to form into dough.
Wait, why does it look like that?
The kneader spits out rubber dough chunks.
Okay, so I've paused it right here, but you're telling me that's not rubber. Like, there's no way that could be turned into a rubber band. That literally looks like bread. Like, that is literally dough. I want to eat that so bad, but I know it would kill me.
Next, a giant rolling pin transforms the dough into wide, thin pieces.
So you're telling me they now have to roll the dough? Yeah, I don't like this. Like, I genuinely don't like this. I don't even have a rubber band around me to have a look at it. But, like, that must stink so much. Like, if you smell a rubber band, they don't smell good. Especially if you've got a big packet of them. They have, like, that really bad chemical smell about them. But honestly, that looks like it would stink.
He slices the strips and bundles them. In this form, it will be easier to control the weight of the rubber in relation to chemicals that are added next.
There's no way that's rubber. Like, that literally looks like food. I don't know what it is. Like, my brain just isn't working today, and I've said that about 50 times. I'm just not myself today. But there's absolutely no way that that is rubber. That is literally food.
They roll the rubber with a precise amount of sulfur and other chemicals that strengthen the rubber and make it more elastic. They then roll the rubber very thin. A worker twists and cuts it into small bundles that fit into the opening of an extruding machine.
So you're telling me that's not pasta? That literally looks like pasta. That is definitely plain pasta. I don't know if there's something wrong with my coffee, but you cannot tell me that that is not pasta. Like, that literally looks like pasta you put in a pan to boil. Anyways, that was part 1. We're now gonna have a look at part 2. I really do hope this couldn't get any more weird.
It forces the still warm aluminum and malleable rubber through dies to shape it into long, hollow tubes.
Oh, look at that, you guys. I'm so sorry, but that honestly looks awful. Like, that is actually how I look right now on the toilet. Oh my gosh, I'm just saying absolute rubbish. Like, I'm literally saying nonsense. I don't know what I'm saying, so I apologize. But I always chew rubber bands and, like, rubber products. After watching this video, I kind of feel sick. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be doing that.
The extruder injects air and talcum powder into the tubes to keep the walls from collapsing and sticking together while warm.
Yeah, there is so many chemicals in rubber bands and I literally used to always chew them. That is probably why I'm acting weird today. Like, the toxic chemicals and the fumes from the rubber bands have rotted my brain. My brain just isn't working. I've been infected, you guys.
The tubes cool down in a trough of water and they deflate as the injected air dissipates. Next, these aluminum poles will serve as molds for the tubes during curing, giving them the correct shape and diameter.
Wait, what did they do? Wait, they just put it around them?
The tubes onto the molds. The talcum powder injected into the tubes during their extrusion will also act as a release agent.
So you're telling me they literally grab the rubber and push it onto that tube? I am honestly learning so much in this video, like, it's kind of crazy. Why did I not know about this? Like, I literally thought they just got rubber and cut it into a million billion tiny pieces. I didn't know rubber bands had to go through all of that stress and all of that work. For something that's so small and so simple, I didn't realize it was so hard to make.
Keeping them from sticking to the molds during
curing. Oh my
curing.
gosh, look at them right there.
They load the tubes into a steam oven, and the intense heat vulcanizes the rubber to boost its tensile strength and elasticity.
See, I didn't even know that. Like, I'm actually so impressed. I never knew I could be so impressed by rubber bands.
Out of the oven, workers inject air between the tubes and the molds, making it easier to peel the now vulcanized tubes off.
Did you just see the way they were peeling it off? Like, they literally grabbed it and flung it back. I really do feel bad for their lungs, because I can guarantee you that rubber stinks. Like, they must not smell good.
They rinse the rubber tubes to remove talcum powder residue. There's so much that the water turns milky white.
That is disgusting.
They hang the rubber tubes to drain away some of the water. By the time they're ready to cut, they're a bit too dry.
Did you see the way they were just hanging it up? They were literally hanging the massive rubber bands up like you would hang a coat over a door. Like, it literally looked like seaweed.
The next operation will run more smoothly. He feeds several tubes at once to a rotating blade which carves them. This creates elastic bands that are exactly the same width.
Does that mean that they thin them out?
That's 1.5 millimeters.
Oh, so they literally just cut it like
for a rubber
that.
band.
Okay, that's cool.
With this system, they can cut 500,000 rubber bands in an hour.
500,000 rubber bands in an hour! So every 2 hours, they are producing over 1 million rubber bands. That's like 12 million rubber bands in a day. That is a lot. Whoa, the lighting just changed so much. Okay, that was kind of creepy. But anyways, getting back to the video, I could literally go through them so quickly.
It doesn't take long for the inventory to pile up.
Look at that. That literally looks like cheese. Like, that's not rubber bands, that is cheese. Okay, so that was how rubber bands are made. We're now gonna have a look at how toothbrushes are made. Honestly, thinking about it now, I never realized how complicated it was to make these easy things. Like, you kind of take these things for granted. You sort of just look at them and think that they're so easy to make. But actually, it does take a lot of time and effort to create them.
Brush begins as little plastic pellets. A vacuum sucks them up into an injection mold machine.
Oh, so I think toothbrushes are mainly made by machines. Thinking about it now, I definitely could not see somebody getting all the little bristles and pushing it into the toothbrush.
The machine melts the pellets into a kind of plastic dough, then injects it into a stainless steel mold, forming 10 toothbrush handles at once. The head of each handle has up to 56 holes for bristles. This machine generates 10 handles every 35 seconds. That works out to 27,000 handles in 24 hours.
I'm so stupid, I already forgot the number that they said. I think they said 24,000, did they? I really hope they did. But basically what they're trying to say is that they're creating 24,000 toothbrushes every single day. Like, that is a lot of toothbrushes.
Now they melt blue rubber pellets. They pipe the liquid rubber into the mold with the white toothbrush handles, then press the rubber onto the handles to form a grip.
And there's all the toothbrushes
so now
falling.
You have a toothbrush you can really hang on to. No dropping this one in the sink. They use this semi-clear plastic to produce another type of grip, one that's softer and more pliable. It's called the gummy brush because the grip really does feel a bit like one of those gummy candies. These nylon fibers will form the bristles.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I've got no idea what they're on about.
The robotic arm pats them down so that they sit very evenly. Then, faster than you can blink an eye, the machine feeds the bristles into the holes in the head of the toothbrush handle. This machine works at a blurring speed, filling 900 holes per minute.
Okay, did you see how quick that machine was going?
With incredible precision.
Look at it, the machine's working so hard.
Here's the bristle selection process in slow motion. The machine selects between 22 and 24 bristles for each hole in the brush.
Wait, that's actually kinda cool. Like, look at all of them little bristles right there. You're telling me that that machine literally pulls them out and pushes them into the toothbrush. I never knew that. Like, that's actually kinda cool. But like, think about it, every single toothbrush has loads of them little bristles. It's actually kinda cool.
Per toothbrush, that adds up to over 1,300 bristles for each brush.
1,300. That's a lot.
This fully automated system works faster than any human ever could.
Look how quick it was going.
Advantage. A human hand rarely has to touch the bristles, so the process is incredibly hygienic.
I'm so impressed right now, honestly. Look at the machine work. It's so good.
Wondering what holds the bristles in place? Wire. The machine bends the fibers in half, anchoring them to the brush with wire in the middle.
I have no idea what is going on. This is way too high tech for me. Of course the lighting just gets ruined again. Like, everything about this video is going wrong. Me being tired, me not being able to say my words, and now, oh, I just need to shut up, like, honestly. But basically, that's how they created a toothbrush. It's actually kind of cool, like, I never knew that. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. I just need to go to bed. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video because it was probably so bad. Anyways, we'd like to see how some products are made. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and leave a like, and yes, I will see you all in my next video.